TV. And as we all know, the January transfer window closed yesterday midnight, and it has been a very, very disastrous one for Arsenal because there were kind of like anticipations and hope that the fact that Arsenal are going right up there challenging for the league title in the Champions League, they are still standing very strong. Everyone was hopeful that Mikel Arteta during this window is going to go in and try to make some purchases just add up. Looking up also to the fact that we have so many injuries, the likes of Bukayo Saka, the likes of Gabriel Jesus, who were integral part of the team before the injuries happened to them. In this case, everyone knew that Mikel Arteta would go to the market and try to like just shop for some players, get some additional bodies. But I would say that winning Manchester City 5-1 just a day before the end of the transfer window was, it brought about mixed emotions because everyone changed the focus from the fact that Arsenal have been lacking a striker and they have been missing that person up front who can just convert or maybe like a 20 goal a season player. So the fact that we performed very well during that match just made the whole internet to go wild and no one is holding Mikel Arteta again responsible for the fact that he has to bring forth strikers to be able to assist the people who are there now. Looking at it, not just coming from me. Thierry Henry was saying it in Sky Sports the other day that despite the fact that this was a five-star performance from the team, they still need that clinical person up front. That if he was the one, he would definitely go because everybody would forget about it, and that's the reality. Everyone has forgotten about it. What happens? We have to go to Newcastle tomorrow to play in the EFL Cup. We have serious matches still coming up, and we know that Liverpool are not looking at any point in time to drop any points, which means that Arsenal on their end have no room for any errors because looking at the past weeks that have gone of the Premier League, Liverpool kept on had a few draws and that same moment Arsenal were supposed to claw back in. I remember the match against Fulham where Liverpool drew. Arsenal the same moment came and drew with Everton at the Emirates. Those are points that are not supposed to go. 2 points were dropped. It wasn't called for. So I just believe everybody has forgotten critically that Arsenal need a striker, and everybody's clamoring, oh, the nice play, the football was so good, everything was so fine. Yes, I would say that everything was perfect, everything was good. But the question is, I had some mates asking me the same question: Are we going to win any silverware? But looking at if we had gone to the market and strengthened and gotten this striker, we might just say, okay, now this is January. But if the striker comes in now and performs in a high level, it entails that even if we don't get anything, the striker is already getting, like some sort of preseason, and we don't have to come and give any excuses again coming next season. We will just be armed and ready to go. Yes, we would have Bukayo Saka coming back in some time. Gabriel Jesus has always, flattered and deceived because when he is good, he comes in with a couple of goals, chips in, and then he goes back for almost 6, 7, 8 months. That's not a player that, as a team, if you want to go for silverware, you should rely on. He's unreliable, I would say. He's a good player when he is there, but how often is he there? We could also see clearly that Kai Havertz will score you goals, but I repeat it on this channel all the time. He is not that clinical. He is a good player. I would never say that these were funds wasted. I would never say that. I would always say that Kai Havertz would do a job for you during the course of the season. He would do a very good job for you. He is not a bad signing, and he would never be for Arsenal. The question now is, you need to get in some bodies. Just bring in some people that would be able to relieve some of this pressure from the team. I was surprised that you know this period has come and passed. Mikel Arteta said, "No, we are going to have some additions coming. we are active in the market if we see something. But these are the same things that have been said over and over again. Maybe these things are just said for the fact that, okay, let me just please these people so that they will not keep on asking me what is there. But it's really so annoying. It's really so embarrassing that a club of this stature would not go into the market while everybody, because everybody sees that Arsenal need this striker. But I'm surprised that only Mikel Arteta. If we went to Ipswich now and gave some money for the 21-year-old Delap, that is a striker that we would have. That is an additional body that would do something for you. I rate him because he is Premier League proven. In an Ipswich side that is not doing so well, but he is doing it. Even Darren Ferguson. I was talking about this Ferguson from Brighton. Now he is in West Ham. Just try to get somebody who will do something. I hope Mikel Arteta and the board they never come to regret this decision, because as fans we are buzzing that we have won Manchester City. We're buzzing, but City are in the market because they have identified issues and they're solving them currently. But we have not. We have not. I was really hopeful that Arsenal would sign somebody because we were linked with so many people. We were linked with Matthias Cunha. He signed a new contract. We're linked with the likes of Sesko. It didn't go through. We put in a bid for Ole Watkins. Maybe Arteta just had to put in this bid so everyone can just calm down. Okay, Arsenal are doing something, because what's the essence of putting a bid that you don't follow up, you don't even say anything, you don't go through to like try to advance on it. I'm really frustrated, despite the fact that we have been steadily performing very well so far, so good. But it's still so frustrating because as a team we need more. Arteta is there already for 5 years now. He has delivered one FA Cup. We are already out of the FA Cup now. That's something. On the FA Cup. We are 2 goals down against the Newcastle side that of recent hasn't been performing so good, but I'm not sure it would be an easy one tomorrow. The positives I would like to take is that we are going there to Newcastle buzzing. We're very positive because we've had the very very good encounter against Manchester City. So I think if we go there and we have the first goal, we have a very very fast start. Everything is going to be perfect. So just the mixed feelings of everything now. Having to go to Newcastle without this striker signed, the team performing well against Manchester City. Are we going to see another superb performance from the team, or was it just a one-time something and okay, we are moving on to the next? Hopefully, the team performs well. Hopefully, this was not just some sort of Arsenal have beaten Manchester City, then we relax, we go out of the FA Cup. It would be so so negative. So what I would say is go all in for this cup. Let's try to like have a reaction. We have done this, but what if we do this on the other side? We have had this success against Manchester City. Okay, we haven't signed anybody, but I think as a team, Arsenal are well and capable enough to go to Newcastle and be able to have these points and overturn that deficit. It's not something which is unheard of to ask for. The players are capable. They know what is at hand. They know that we are going there with high positive spirits and high hopes and everything. So it should be a good encounter. It should be a good one, and I think that Arsenal will be able to overturn this. My predictions for tomorrow, I'll be having it. Either Arsenal overturning the 2-0 and we go to a penalty and Arsenal win, or it's going to be a 3-1 win for the Arsenal. Those are my predictions while waiting to see what happens tomorrow. But the spirits are not so high because we didn't get to sign the striker that has eluded us for quite some time. Despite everybody clamoring for this, we haven't done it. So I hope the board and Mikel and everybody, I just hope they know what they're doing. But we still trust them and we support them. So let's go. Let's keep supporting. Come on, all you gunners. Peace out.